Nothing to do with you. What's the story, lads? 2026. So, Jesus, it's been a while, it's been a minute. And
so we're
back with a bang.
We're back anyway. We're back for Mania season. Back again. We're just gonna go through the card at Wrestlemania actually, and pick who we think is gonna win. We might agree, we might disagree.
So what's new? Huh?
No, well, obviously, like I said, adult life got in the way, so it's been a while. We're trying to get it back. We're trying to do it more regularly, at least weekly anyway. I'll be putting something out weekly.
Yeah.
But
I'll join when I can.
He'll join when he can. Well, even if we have to go over Zoom or something like that, we'll get it out anyway. Definitely check out the Instagram page. That has a shitload that keep putting up classic stuff. Mostly on the stories and some posts, but most of the posts are like the Mick Foley thing we were at.
Yeah, a lot of
spoken word and stuff, yeah.
The last time we done one of these before Mania 40, and since then we shot a lot of content which Aaron's been uploading, so it's good to have a look at that and see what we're uploading.
Yeah, and all the people we met at like WrestleCon and stuff, which if you're ever going to a WrestleMania or like a SummerSlam, I think all the big ones, pretty much all the big 4 or 5 for especially for WWE. They have a WrestleCon. It's nothing to do with WWE or anything.
It's all independently.
It's all independently run, but that's where you meet some ex-WWE superstars or WWF superstars, all the classics. Yeah. Like who was that? JBL and Farouk and all. Jerry the King Lawler was at it.
We met Joe Hendry.
It
was match at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah, he was at it. So you get all the TNA lads, you get AEW lads, you get independent lads. You get ex-WWE, people that left WWE, so this year...
indie stars too.
Yeah. This year, I'll be going to that. And it's a lot cheaper than WWE.
Yeah, definitely, because even if you don't want to spend the money to get your photo taken or get something signed, you'll just see a lot, it's worth just checking out. Like, what's it, like $15, $20 a ticket or something like that?
I think for the day, for the 4 days, it worked out 80 for 4 days, which is 20, like what? 20 a day or something like that. It worked out cheap anyway, but it worked out pretty cheap. But anyway, so
you want to see some superstars. See Ric Flair in himself is
exactly cool. Ric Flair and stuff. But I will be putting up stuff from there. I'll be dressed like a Muppet. I'll be dressed as La Parka probably.
Oh, show them the gear, man. What you dressed up?
What?
The old dungarees, right?
Yeah, the old dungarees, Dirty Dom, representing the greatest luchador ever. Anyway. But so making an arse of myself, dressing up and all that. The usual.
Yeah. He's got loads of costumes now with this days to keep us all entertained anyway.
But that's at WrestleMania. Unfortunately, he's not coming with me this year.
It was too expensive.
Very, very expensive. A new house and stuff, so other priorities first. So
there you go.
Next is the baby that he doesn't know about.
So as Aaron was saying, we're going to review the card anyway and just have.
But anyway, this is WrestleMania 42 card.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to think about that. Which 40?
They don't number them anymore, man. That's the thing.
I didn't. Oh,
it's just WrestleMania, but this one is WrestleMania.
No, this is 42, but they're not doing the Roman numerals anymore, are they?
No, like that. Just the numbers now.
Remember your teacher trying to teach you that stuff in school, Roman numerals, where WWF you were watching it and you just learned it. X is 10, remember?
X is 10. XI,
Yeah, all that. Actually,
WrestleMania 42, right? So, first match on the card.
So, do you know what? I'm going to get him to go through the matches. We'll go through the matches first. Then we'll go through them again, and I'll pick and you'll pick who we think is going to win or what's going to happen.
And enter in the comments as well who you think's going to win yourself.
Get predictions going. We want to see this because we'll probably have a side bet going on ourselves.
Oh yeah,
you're
in Vegas. Might as well have some matches.
If I can get to know their odds are weird. They're not like 10 to 1 or anything. It's like fucking 100.5 or I don't know.
You would know better than me, man. To be fair. Right. So what's it like? This isn't chronological. This isn't night 1 or night 2. This is the whole card, right? So first up, you got CM Punk and Roman Reigns, right? A lot of tension leading to this one. I'd say Punk is definitely going to drop the belt to Roman because, it will make sense. Roman's so over since he lost to Cody that time.
I think they're going to reunite the bloodline.
Could happen, yeah. Like Jey Uso's definitely turning that way.
There's been hints going on in the last few weeks, so we'll see. And then the Usos losing the titles. By the way, there's going to be spoilers in this.
I didn't know about that, so that's one spoiler for me, lads. There you go. Right, so
you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it, no. No, but like I had an idea, like that it was going that way because like what the Jay is going to be going out now because Naomi had the baby, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, maybe.
So I've been told. You've been talking about it. So undisputed WWE Championship. Then you got my boy Cody and you got Randy. Vintage Randy is back. I was seeing a crowd sign there. OG Orton's entered the chat again. Probably one of the best lines going this year. Like so I think everybody's been asking for this for Orton to come back with his old gimmick. He's back with a bang. He's done a lot of stuff over the last few weeks, but you're more caught up than.
I have a big theory about this, and I don't know. I did see somebody else talking about it online. It all made sense. Because I know you didn't watch this week, but you knew about this one, that Stephanie came back this week and gave Cody a big rah-rah speech. It was bullshit, let's say that. It was crap. She can't cut a promo for her life. But anyway.
Surprising for Stephanie now.
Yeah, being a McMahon and all that. But, I think Cody is going to turn heel. Because the bloom is off the rose with Cody. He's not as hot as he was. No. And where do you go from here with him? You can't have Super Cody all the time. Mind you, they did have Super Cena, but Super Cena was different. Yeah, but what I think is Cody's going to go because Vince McMahon, we can't say that word anymore, but he was handpicked by Cody to come in, flew to his house, all this stuff, everybody knows that. And now he's Triple H's boy. So they're going to bring back like an authority thing where it's Homelander Cody, like... Yeah, remember the boys? I think that would be cool to have Bad Cody being an asshole and making kids cry and flipping them off, and you're not getting me belt, and you know the way he gives out the belts when he comes out like Bret Hart used to give the glasses and stuff.
Well, I've been thinking Cody's heel for a while now.
So the actual go with like he's going to be an absolute nightmare. To go with his name, the American Nightmare, I think that'd be cool. And then Randy Orton got screwed out of it, so Randy Orton's even more pissed and becomes even more diabolical.
I'm liking that whole voices in his head.
Either that or Randy wins it and then Cody just completely goes off and kills him.
That weren't the other predictions though.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, that was the other. They're the two. We'll go through on this deal.
Aaron's up for Randy, and to be honest, I don't think Randy might win.
I want Randy to win, but if they go that way with Cody, I'm all up for that.
Yeah, well, see, the thing about Cody is it's been there for a while, but a lot of people think he's not gonna go heel. Because he's a merch mover. We all know that. He's probably as big as what Cena was at one stage. And it's the kids that are Cody's biggest fans, So there'll be an interesting one anyway to see what happens there. And then you have Jay Cargill and Rhea Ripley now. I'm a bit behind with this one too. So the last thing I've seen with this is that Rhea came out, faced Jade again. They're having their little, back and forth. And then Michin and B-Fab came out then to
join forces,
which was kind of a left field, to be honest with you, because they've been feuding themselves for a while, especially Michin and Jay. So that was a bit of a swerve.
The other two haven't really been doing that. Kind of.
But I don't get the whole thing with Rhea though. Being split off from Io and Raw, that was so over, and now they're had to stomp and that storyline go in this direction. It's like, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, but to put Rhea back in the main event spot makes sense for Mania, to be fair.
I think she's going to go back over because I think that's the only belt she had. Now, she's held all the women's belts, obviously.
Yeah. That's the one they're fighting for.
Women's belts. Yeah. I know, this is not the one, this is the old one, actually. They keep changing their belts. Stop changing your belts. Making me buy more. Yeah. There was, remember the blue and the red one? Yeah. This is the raw one.
You're right. That's right. It's not the one of you.
So, there was them belts, but I think this is the only, not the belt that she has won, but the only design.
Yeah.
So, but I think Rhea is going to SmackDown and they're going to make her win the belt because Jade Cargill's green as hell. She's not up to scratch it.
She hasn't had many matches either since holding the belt. So, you have to do something with her. And Rhea is definitely the best person to get her to the next level if she does need to get there.
Yeah.
So then next you have Women's World Championship, Stephanie Vicaire and Liv Morgan. Now, this is one I haven't been keeping up to date with, but to be fair, I'm a big fan of Liv. Have been ever since she came into the Judgment Day. She's just been selling so many different storylines to me. It's pretty good.
I'm a big fan of.
You like Vicar?
Devil's Kiss.
Oh yeah. I think every lad in the country likes that.
Yeah.
To be fair, right?
Anyway, here we go.
Well, Vicar's character, they changed their music. Hate that. Her old team tune was a banger. Like, why would you change that? Now we understand new champ, new music, like the Modelino,
Yeah, I don't get that though either.
But like Vicar, I've seen a lot of people online saying her character is boring, and to be honest with you, she's just playing that dominant figure at the moment, and it works for her. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I'd say Liv is gonna win because she's so over. Like, it's not even funny. Like, she's on the level of Rhea at the moment. Like, so.
I think they put Liv over, but so far we've had every championship changing. By the way.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I think.
Their predictions, anyway.
They kind of done it the other year as well, changed most of them. So,
It's looking that way, anyway. And then here's one, Intercontinental.
But that can go either way, I think.
You got Penta, Javon Evans.
Oh, this was announced. This is just announced. When you didn't see this,
week,
yeah.
Rusev and Dragon Lee and JD McDonough. Now, just because I'm a fan ever since he's come into WWE, I hope JD wins that because that would be a major push.
That would be cool. I'd like JD. Yeah. That's a biased thing for us because he's from Ireland.
And we've seen him there. The crowd was electric for JD last year. So.
Well, that was there, but I think Penta's going to retain. He's only had he hasn't had it that long. So, I mean...
But Javon
Javon as well. Javon's with his bouncy.
He's mad, jumping around the ring. He's had 2 injuries, I think, in the last...
See, that's the thing. He's very injury as well, but I think Penta is so old. The amount of, like you said, the merchandise for Cody.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Penta as well. Like, I have about 4 of his masks or something.
Something like that.
And I have a load of Penta gear. So, I mean, I'll probably actually be dressed as him for that night. For the crack again. You know what I mean?
So you got the full gear?
I got the full gear. I got the whole lot. So, you'll see me bouncing around with all the makeup and everything on, like in Mario. A few cocktails in me. Them body slams. Oh, remember them cocktails?
Oh yeah, the Blue Lagoon, the heel turn.
The heel turn. That was it. I was saying body slam, but it was heel turn. Check them out. Anyway, we highly recommend them. It was vodka.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the Cody vodka, the one that he's always promoting, the Wheatley one.
Yeah,
it was nice.
It was nice. Anyway, we got them at Mania. Overpriced, but still nice. But
decent price though for what the rest they were charging.
Well, for everything else. But anyway, that'll be a good match. I'm actually surprised there's only it's only 5 in a minute.
Yeah.
There used to be 8.
Now this is a new one for me, right? Sorry, no, I'm on the one ahead. So then you have AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Now,
I think that might be a toilet break. I hate to say that.
Like Becky,
I'm always up for Becky though because she's from Ireland. I'm gonna be biased to everybody that's from Ireland here.
AJ Lee though, she's over with the fans. No
she's only back though.
Like, no. But I'm not liking her character. She's doing the same thing week in, week out, and I'm like, you're a better heel than this, and that's the persona that she has, even though she's a face. Go in that direction if you want to, like, bring Becky to the brink, which she can do. We've seen her do it before, like, so I don't know why they're not.
The last match wasn't too good, was it?
That's the thing, like, like, it was technical, and she keeps tapping her out, and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I didn't watch AJ's original run. I've seen clips of it, but like, I'm not a bigger fan of Becky.
It was in the Davis era, so it wasn't that good.
That was a good promo. Becky shot though about the butterfly championship.
Sticking the thing, and that was good. But that can go either way. That one.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm gonna pick Becky just because she's from here.
Up the Republic. Anyway, so. Then this the one that threw me. Sami Zayn and Trick Williams. Now the last time I watched SmackDown, Carmelo, my boy, he was still US champ. That was some run he's having with that belt, and he's having some fucking classic matches out with that. Like, even the one he had with Dragunov there was now 2 weeks at this stage. Absolute classic.
So just Friday gone there, so you wouldn't have seen it. But it was Friday gone there. He had the open challenge with Carmelo keeps having these open challenges, obviously. And which is pretty cool because they keep defending that US title on the show all the time.
Yeah.
So it keeps going and going and going. But obviously last week that you did see was Sami Zayn answered the challenge.
Yeah.
And before the match, I'll just tell you now.
Was there any interference in that match?
Yeah, Trick came out. Yeah, Trick was on commentary and all that, and meant to throw Sami Zayn off. And anyway, there was a big kerfuffle about it.
Yeah.
But before the match, Sammy was told he was not on WrestleMania. There was no space for him on WrestleMania. So that's why he came out and he challenged Carmelo Hayes for the title. Won the title, so now he's on WrestleMania.
Well, it makes sense they want to go to Saudi next year. They have to have
and now Trick Williams is so over with whoop that trick. But he's another bloke we met. We were in Philadelphia walking down the street that time. Just bumped into Carmelo Hayes. He's a big lad. But
it's not Trick Williams.
Did I say it's Carmelo? Yeah. Sorry, Trick Williams. He bumped into.
I
met him that way. Yeah, I bumped into him. He's a big lad. Yeah. And
a football player once.
I think he's on the makings to be a future star, but I think he's a bit like Booker T a bit.
He's probably one of my favourite up and comers. That whole lemon pepper stepper thing, it just gets so over.
And whoop that trick. And he was so nice. He was really, really nice. And pictures with everybody, and just easy going.
Yeah. Sure, that's what you want. And you met Damian Priest as well.
He was selling.
He was actually, the night Damian won the belt at 40. Him and LA Knight around the corner from me and Aaron's hotel, slamming pints, when we met them outside.
We're all drunk.
Sound that.
Yeah.
Outside the Irish bar, sure. Where else did you get
But I think Sammy's gonna lose that.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna put it on Trick. Because he's so over.
It will make sense.
And you know what? I'm just gonna say now, we have another. Actually, that belt's after falling there. Well, hang on. Yeah, you can reach it. Ooh. So, look, they used to do nice design belts. Obviously, this is Stone Cold's. This is the Smoking Skull, just going off WrestleMania a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Absolutely love that. One of my favourites as well. And the old logo, actually.
Yeah. Well, this is a custom one now.
Then they went to obviously belts for kids, but still nice belts
too. But you don't see on too many belts anymore.
But the thing is, the other one, in my opinion, that US belt, I've seen it, and that is the nicest belt, I think.
It is. It's a nice belt with the eagle.
With the eagle across it, the whole lot. Yeah.
Not the classic WWE, but
it's
the one
really
WCW used to have another eagle, didn't they? Or was that NWA?
I think it's NWA. No, I know you're thinking of big. No, it's WF. They used to have the big
eagle.
Yeah.
Right.
But sorry. Anyway, back to this. We get distracted a bit, but like we said, 2 belts. We will be doing belt reviews on this as well because we both have a few belts. So
Aaron be doing belt reviews. That's the only one I have
between them and, like I said, the Dirty Dom one again. The masks. We have the masks.
Mm-hmm.
So I have masks. We will be doing that, and so obviously more merch. Right, back to this.
Flowing around now, lads, with some stickers and stuff. We're giving them out when we're down on the build,
Keeps us going.
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah, if you do, anyway, see me and we get interviews or we're at wrestling thing, ask for a sticker. Yeah. We have these stickers going, obviously you can see them on the mics here, but we have these going, so just to get it out there, check it out, YouTube, Instagram, same name, can't miss it. I doubt there's anybody called nothing to do with you.
Look lovely on the back of your mobile,
Exactly. Computers.
Anyway, so we have
back to Mania.
Tag Team Championships then. So you got a Fatal 4-way match. Irresistible Forces, the Bella Twins. I'm sick of the Bella Twins, man. Fuck off. Right. I'm not gonna get too hot about this, right? But they're trying to say they were legends and all this. I can see the appeal. They were good for their era, but they're not anywhere close to where the talent is now and before. So that just has to stop. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, probably one of the best tag teams. That was a good gimmick when it was there, Same with the Edgeheads when they used to pull it out, that was good. And then Bayley and Lyra, and obviously, I'd say Charlotte and Alexa for me.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Bayley and Lyra. Not just because Lyra's from here, I think Bayley.
I'd say Lyra's gonna go heel.
You think so?
And screw over Bayley.
I think Bayley's been so underrated. But mind you, she did do that surprise thing at AAA.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch AAA, by the way, it's probably the actual best thing going at WWE at the moment, and it's easy to get. It's on YouTube. Now it does be late in the morning, but you can catch it any time on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's only an hour, and it probably does be the best. You get a lot of Dirty Tom, a lot of America El Grande.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that. Like you get like Bailey showing up and all. So I mean, check it out anyway. But that's a different story. But
Rey Mysterio's on commentary too.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio's on commentary. You get it in English and Spanish, obviously, because it's a Spanish thing. But
so then we have an unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob. Now this is one that I think has lost a lot of light on it, because why did they take the belt off Drew to give it back to Cody to have him feud with Orton? Like, I'm a Cody fan and I'm an Orton fan. But why wasn't Drew and Jacob in that as a fatal 4-way? It would have made a lot more sense. Let them all have a clash at WrestleMania.
Mind you, I'm sick of fatal 4-ways and 3-ways and everything. They're doing them to death. They do. It's like this. It's the same. I know they're saying that's a non-sanctioned match, but everything. They're doing street fights left, right, and centre. They're doing hardcore matches. They're all the same.
Well, the last one,
they're all just different names on it.
Was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That was a banger.
It was.
And you know, it kind of reminds me of the old Ring of Honor days with the kick and show you, which are
But I don't know. I don't know how are they going to pull this off at Mania. Like, you know, is it just going to be in the ring? Are they going to go around the arena? Are they going to start in the car park? What are they going to do?
I'd say it's probably just going to be all over the arena.
You think so?
You know, fighting on the.
Who are you calling for? Who are you calling for? Well, you know who I'm going to call for, and this is the only reason why. I'm going to call Jacob Fatu because I think McIntyre's going to wait to do a movie or something.
Yeah, I think I heard something about
I heard that, so that's the only reason. So they're going to write him over, I'd say.
And I say Fatu is going to get a shot at the belt after this. It would make sense.
Against Cody?
Yeah. Cody or Orton, either or. He has beef with the
two. I nearly caught you there.
There you go. What?
You picked Orton, didn't you?
I did pick Orton. Yeah. Well, you know Cody's the boy, man. Cody Crybaby. Like, no. Yeah.
Cody Crybaby. Whoa!
I'm tired of Cody character at this stage. Just turn him heel, do something different. It would be so over. It'd be great. Like, actually, one thing we haven't covered yet is seeing his heel turn. We're gonna go through that start to finish probably on the next one, and just go through the year.
So disgraceful, so bad.
Yeah.
Remember WrestleMania?
How WrestleMania was terrible. Let's be honest. Like
with that Travis Scott thing, you could just feel the air coming out of the room.
And I think it's because The Rock had to go off. And he just wasn't there last
Anyway,
year.
We'll save it. Yeah. We'll save that for
that's a highlight what's to come, right? So then I don't really care for this match. I don't even know why it's on the card because again, I'm watching Raw like 2 weeks ago with Seth Rollins and Gunther, right?
I think that was just to get them
at this stage, man. He's just everywhere, and he's like it was Joe, my brother, that said it to me. He's just he has no character besides I'm going to be champ or I'm going to beat people up, like you know.
Legend killer.
And Seth could be
retiring. Mind you, I don't know how else he's retiring unless.
Like I think
unless Jericho comes back as somebody, Rey Mysterio,
that's
you know.
What I heard. That would be better. I heard he's meant to be retiring. Right, mate. That was a rumor for a while.
Well, I can confirm, as per last night, Jericho's not coming back because he was back on AEW.
Was he?
He appeared back up. Said he was home.
Fozzy, came off the tour.
Fozzy came off tour.
So the reason was Seth. The only reason I could think of why he's fighting Gunther now, again, I haven't watched him in a couple of weeks, but is because there's nobody left in the division that he can't fight. Because Logan, if they put him against Seth, they're going to squash any attraction or any traction he's had the last couple of weeks. Austin Theory, he's getting great experience being part of that team.
Well, I'm going to ruin another thing for you because I kind of ruined it anyway. The Usos lost the titles, but they lost it to the division.
Right. Okay.
So they're the new tag team champions.
So that makes sense. So at least they're throwing the belt on Logan
and Theory. They're both champions now.
Going. And then it gives Heyman something to promote as well.
And they put out like that they were having like lobster and steak and being an asshole. You know, Jeff Floyd and Jet setting assholes and influencer shit.
I'm gonna go on a limb here, right? And I've said this to a few people. Logan. Everybody hates him, but he's as big of a heel right now as what Flair
is. He's very good.
He's pissing everybody off, and I fucking love it. So.
I'll give you the theory about Gunther now with Seth. So Paul Heyman was getting battered by Seth there, and now we know where Gunther pulls Seth out and chokes him out on the table. So Brock Lesnar is coming up for retirement.
Yeah,
we haven't had Brock Lesnar versus Gunther, which was tipped for last year's WrestleMania and all this and everything happened. So, are we going to get Gunther and Lesnar at SummerSlam, with Lesnar's last match probably being at SummerSlam, and Gunther retires him.
Could happen.
And that's the deal. That's the deal. That's why if I handle Seth for you, you get me, Brock Lesnar. Because why else would Gunther do that?
Yeah, makes sense.
That's my theory. But anyway.
Yeah. So then there's actually 2 matches left. Speaking of Lesnar, I'm going to leave that one to last.
Conspiracy theorist. Who's this, Lesnar and Obi?
I'm going to leave that one to Oba. We're going to leave him to last because that's one I do want to talk about.
That's a good idea.
But Balor and Dom.
Time.
Like,
got me dirty Dom on here.
One thing I'll say as well, how Balor didn't win that championship in Belfast on night against Punk would have made absolute sense. Sent them into a new era that they keep talking about. Actually put the belt on somebody like Balor who deserves it. Completely breaking away from the Judgment Day and said that stupid fucking thing they done a couple of weeks ago where they all attacked them.
Makes sense though.
Makes sense.
But you know
what?
Who
do you think of Balor or Dom? Like what's your thoughts? Dom? You going with Dom?
Yeah. Sorry, Balor. I'm gonna break away. I've gone with all the other Irish lads, but I think Dirty Dom is so over, and he is the mega champion for AAA. He's the greatest luchador ever.
Yeah.
He's not the greatest luchador.
Dom is over.
Dom is over. And
in AAA as well. He's still the mega champ over there.
Yeah, and he's just lost the Intercontinental and put over Penta.
So will it not make sense for Finn to win and keep that momentum going for him because he's breaking away from the Judgment Day?
It could, it could go either way. You know what? I could see, actually, now they're saying I could see Finn Balor winning, but Dom still getting his, JD comes out and interfering, and you got Dom there, and you got him trying to use the ring belt or something, or the way he was sticking the hammer in his sock, trying to use it, but it gets turned around, and Finn doing the coup de grace off the top with the hammer in his second boot and winning, something like that. But and then him getting beat down after, something like that. That everybody comes over well. But I think it will be. I think it might be Balor. Actually, changed my mind. But
so you're full Irish now.
Full Irish. But with this, I think either way. I think. Whatever way you want it can go.
They're both fans, right?
I'm fans of both of them, so that's one that I'm just like, I'm happy whoever wins. So
we'll see what happens anyway, with that one.
But I think, like you said, with the future, Dom is the future. You got some future lads, like you got Braun Breaker, you got Dom Mysterio, you got loads of people like that coming through that you're going. Trick Williams, you got like. These are going to be your stars, the future stars.
One thing to keep pushing as well is that Javon is so young.
Javon, another one
that 22 or something.
Yeah, so
maybe because the whole Punk thing saying he's old and all that. Sure, Roman, LA, even Seth, like they're all up there.
They're all up there in age,
Even R-Truth, he's 53 and he's the new champ. I
know. I feel like R-Truth about his age at the moment. Look at the grey.
You're still got a grey to go on, to be fair, Last on the card anyway is Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. Now this isn't last on the card, obviously, but it's the last match we're going to talk about.
I think there's more to that card. That's only the ones they released, and you know what? These are the big ones. These are the big ones. But just before we talk about that, to be honest, some of these matches have only been made in the last week or so. Yeah. And it's the latest I can ever remember. Mania being filling up, or matches being made for Mania and all. Normally,
they have 2 nights to do now. Though.
It's 2 nights now, but even the 2 nights that we remember Philadelphia, we knew exactly what matches we were getting.
Yeah.
I mean, there was 1 or 2 maybe that were thrown in, but most of the card we knew what we were getting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't put together like that, and the crowd were like up for it.
Yeah, that crowd was electric. Like I was up near the front.
Never forget that.
So,
yeah,
unreal.
But sorry, we'll go back to Obi anyway. Obi. What do we keep calling him? Obi. Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. So he answered the challenge, obviously, to Brock Lesnar. Put out a challenge a few weeks ago.
Squashed him as well.
Oba came out
I've never seen such a perfect
Power bomb. It looked great, didn't
It was
it?
unreal, like,
And the reactions of Paul Heyman with it.
yeah, you
So,
couldn't believe it.
yeah, it was good.
But FA F5 though, that was a good one though. Or
Fuck around, find out. Do
Yeah,
you know what? That's another thing. WWE.
FA F5, yeah. Fuck around F5.
Yeah, fuck around
There you
F5,
go.
yeah.
Dyslexic Brian.
That's another thing. What's a fuck around, find out that they keep putting out there.
Yeah.
Even Jacob Fatu had a new T-shirt saying stuff like that.
I don't know if that's famous expression or it's just.
Well, he did say that.
Around, so there you go.
I can't. I actually have to even think about it.
So Owen and Brock. Brock obviously came back at SummerSlam last year, which was a complete shock to everybody, for me especially, because I was like, with the whole stuff that was happening outside of WWE, but then again, you were saying he was cleared of all that, and there was nothing.
There was a bit of yeah.
But to bring him back that early though, bit of a shock, and there was no promos, nothing done between him and Cena up until their match. He squashes Cena, goes off, and now he's back again, So, and now he's doing his whole retirement thing like the way Cena was doing last year. So, I'm just thinking, with Ova, is he there just to finish Brock? Or are they going to actually have this run for a while? Because is this going to be, obviously Ova's gimmick the last while has been that he's just been squashing people.
The ruler.
Yeah, like Kit Wilson,
Oh, I can't wait to see him. Kit Wilson is great. Actually, you missed that on SmackDown with him with Jelly Roll.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, did you see that?
I'd say him and Jelly might have a match at Mania.
Another one?
Like an exhibition match or something. Like didn't he have a match with Orton there at SummerSlam last year? Yeah.
I can't do it. Yeah. Yes, boys. Anyway.
Yeah, did you see his was it Elton Prince?
Broke his neck, yeah.
Yeah, broke his neck, yeah. So he'll be out. Well, that's if he does come back, But right,
yeah, back to Alba.
Alba and Brock. Jeez, we got off topic there. Right, so I'd say Alba. Who are you going with?
I am going. Yeah, it has to be Alba. Has to go with Alba.
Alba. Do you think it's going to be a clean match though? Do you think Brock's going to go over clean? Not that he can't, but do you think?
Has to. Yeah, he has to hit that powerbomb and lay him out and. It has to go over. Obviously, there has to be a bit of fuckery around, but I mean, I think Alba has to go over. Where'd you go from there? If Alba loses, there's another top star, another young star that I was saying, like you said, Javon and Trick Williams and Dom and Braun Breaker. There's your top star mate, and I don't get what if Lesnar wins, what you get over, man. Well, at least if he loses, then Gunther comes after him. And
I'd say there's going to be some type of interference with it, maybe from the Vision, or maybe Seth might get involved in some sort of way.
Don't know. I think he's just hooked to Heyman because it's Heyman, but other than that.
Otherwise, they just put over clean, has a champion's victory against Brock, and then they just squash it there and move on, and Brock moves on to his next victim as well.
Probably. Yeah, I think so. But anyway,
interesting one. Be like when we seen him and Almost there. That was the first Mania event, right? Brock and Almost.
No, that was Almost. No, that was Almost and Lashley. Bobby Lashley, yeah.
Okay.
Because MVP was with them and all, yeah.
I remember that the next night, Brock team with Cody.
Yeah.
And that was the first time me and Aaron were up close at a show, to see Brock Lesnar, and that lad is. He towers over.
He's a Viking.
He is.
He's every bit of proper Viking shit, isn't he?
But do you see that tale of the tape as well between him and Obado?
Yeah.
They're nearly the same.
Well, it looked good this week with the security coming out to try to stop it, and then Adam Pearce getting fucked around, and everybody getting thrown around, and then eventually it took Triple H to come out, made an appearance, and got in between them and says, no, he hasn't been out. Well, obviously coming out, and then it's serious and breaking them up and saying any has touched each other, you're fired and all this. But it was pretty good. But the build up to that's going to be another top match, even though it's not the main event. It's going to be good to look at. But I think it's going to be every bit of two big men just going at it.
A meat match.
A meat match.
That's what you want.
But
so here's a tale of the tape here, right? So height, Ova 6'4", Lesnar 6'3", weight 310 pounds is Ova, 390 pounds is Lesnar. So Ova's got a bit of weight on Brock.
Right.
reach then, which is obviously
Yeah, the punch and all that.
I think it's 80 inches or 81 inches. I'm not sure.
So you got 81 inches, and Brock's got him on that. He's got a bigger reach. But this is like UFC stuff. This
But
doesn't.
Brock has the bigger chest.
Some of this doesn't matter in wrestling, right?
It's still good to see though.
It is good to compare them.
They're nearly identical. Like, you know,
but I do like the UFC build up to it.
But then the shoe size then is it's a 15 and Brock's a 14. Oh, yeah.
I'm kids, size 5 flats.
Yeah, I'm a 12. So yeah, there you go.
Canoe boats.
Canoe boats. Going to Liffey like that.
Yeah. But that's it. That's pretty much the WrestleMania 42.
Yeah.
This has been the episode that we're just coming back. So we're sorry we were away, but shit happens. Life gets in the way. But we're going full at it, as you see now. Like we have all our stuff sorted out. New mics.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can do a bit better. We probably even sorting out more new mics. Getting the sound a bit better. We can always improve. So, like I says, we want to hear this in the comments to let us know what we can do different or what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. We'll even try, when we're going to do Zoom, we're going to try doing matches. So, if we can find a match on like an ECW match,
go watch along.
We'll do a watch along on Zoom because it's a lot easier to do it that way. So, that'll be 1 or 2 episodes.
Not to mention, Aaron's going on location as well, so he'll be out.
So I'll be out and about, and I'll be doing like wrestling shows and all this, and getting what people think. Quick little interviews, shorts. Not the shorts we're thinking.
But a few gigs and stuff as well. You're going.
Yeah, we be at gigs as well. Maybe some gig reviews coming up. You know,
it's only been wrestling.
It's only been wrestling, but we want to kind of throw other bits and pieces in, and
doesn't have politics or religion. It's not welcome here, like man.
You know, but so we just got caught up in the rat race. So I suppose everybody does, but we're back anyway. This will be uploaded to YouTube now.
On Instagram.
We'll do a short for Instagram. I have a short one there. We do, but big man's back.
Oh, yeah.
Little man's back.
Too sweet.
We are the champs. Reigning champions. So, follow us, like us, and subscribe. Instagram, YouTube. Check us out. And it's been nothing to do with you.
Just going to do a Cody on it.
Doing the
No, doing a Cody, no. He holds like a
big thing. Real official. But it's been nothing to do with you. Anyway, like I said, check us out on all the places on Instagram and YouTube. That's Memo. I'm Aaron.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments as well about your predictions. I'm sure we'll talk to you in the next one.
Exactly.
See you later.
Adios.